Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? I'm praying that you guys are doing very, very well. Now, before I start this video, you guys, I have my window up and it is 5:17 a.m. in the morning. So, people are getting to work. So it's a busy morning. So if y'all hear traffic, y'all hear cars, everything is cool. It's just traffic on the side, okay? So I want to talk about trading high volatility and low volatility currency pairs. So you hear that word being thrown around a lot. What is volatility? I'm trading volatile currency pairs. I like volatile pairs. But when people say they like volatility, they never really say what volatility is, right? And this is something that I want to break down and actually show you guys on the price charts because I think it's important to not only say things but show examples of things. Okay, let's break down what volatility means, because if you were to look up what does volatility mean, oh my gosh, it is hard to Google. The reason being is because you're going to get things about standard deviation, one, -1, 0. Like, it's just a lot. And then even when it comes, and you really see volatility in stock charts. Like, that's where you're going to really see it come into play and how people are talking about, volatility. It's just hard to Google. So I say, you know what? I actually teach my students how to look at volatility. I even have a quadrant board of what volatility looks like. So we're going to look at the difference between high volatility and low volatility and how to trade those, or even if you don't trade those, how to identify those so you know if you should be in the market or not, or trade those specific currency pairs that are volatile at that moment, because volatility changes. So I don't want you guys to think, oh, well, this pair is always high volatile or this pair, it always has low volatility. It may not always be the case because pairs change in cycles. It's like seasons. So here's an example. Let's start with Euro AUD first. I'm going to focus on the Euro pairs because they have really good examples this week. So I have my weekly, daily, 4 hour. We're going to focus on my daily and 4 hour. My daily time frame is in the middle. Okay. My 4 hour time frame is on the right hand side. I want you guys to look at the comparisons between these two price charts. Now, keep in mind that these pairs are moving the same on each time frame. So I don't want you guys to think that they're moving differently, because remember, one time frame in another time frame are showing the same data. It's just they're showing different candle sizes. When you go up, you see less. When you go down, you see more. So please keep that in mind, okay? Now, what I want us to focus on is the middle. As you guys can see, when you look at my daily time frame candles, you're seeing bigger candles and price is just moving down, 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 down. But what do you notice as it's moving down? I'm hoping that you'll say what you notice is that there's not a lot of big pullbacks, right? Like price moves down a few bars, one bar goes up, down a few bars, one bar goes up, down a few bars. Now, two bars, the green bars are going up, then down a few more red bars. Obviously, price is in a downtrend. Now, I'm a swing trader. As a swing trader, do you guys really think I can enter trades from this time frame and want to hold a trade? No, no, I can't. I don't want to, because I can see, but my stop loss would be bigger than what my take profit would be. So that means I have to go down to a lower time frame to break this information down. This is an example of high volatility. When price goes up like this, people say price is going to the moon. And that's one of my students. I say, hey, what does it mean when price just drops down? It said, oh, it's falling off of a cliff. And I like that. I said, okay, we're going to use that. Price is falling off of a cliff because it's just going down, 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 down. Right? So when we look at the 4 hour, now we can see bigger fluctuations. Now I can see where I'm going to want to enter a trade. And so this is a trade setup that I gave to my students on Sunday when we were in our chart and chill sessions where we go over currency pairs. I look at their price charts. I'm like, hey, what do y'all see? Do you need a second pair of eyes? I want you to make money this week. Or hey, maybe you need to center your hands on that particular currency pair this week. Right? Second pair of eyes never hurts. Okay. So anyway, to show you guys why I thought this would be a good sale for the week. Number one, we're going down. That's like the biggest thing. It's a downtrend, right? And because it's high volatile, because this is high volatility, which means price just drops. in your favor. There is momentum. So let's change the word volatile, volatility, whatever. Let's just say there's momentum. There's high momentum. Price is just going. And when a market is going this way and you can still enter, this is what it looks like. So this is an inside bar. This because when we analyzed this chart, this bullish hammer was printed. None of this had printed yet. None of this had formed yet. And so I said, hey, you guys, we have an inside bar. This is how we trade the inside bar. And, if price stays below, and I wouldn't watch this, if price stays below, we can enter. Her best bet was to enter on a lower time frame, which for her would be the 4-hour time frame. Because we're going from the daily to the 4-hour, we don't want to keep dropping down. Okay? Too many time frames could really confuse you. If you've been there, say I. So this is the area here that we were looking at. So when you look at the 4-hour, let's pay attention to the time frame, to this time frame now. Now we can see, now we can put some price note tools or price label tools on here to see the important exchange rates, 1.57192, 1.54598. And this is where price came and touched the zone that I was saying, hey, this is where you can enter the trade from. This is the area you want to focus in on. Now, this is a Sunday. Okay, when we're analyzing this, and I don't trade on Sundays. I don't stop my students from trading on Sundays. I don't always advise it. If they want to, hey, if it gives them that opportunity, I say go for it. Sometimes you got to be careful with Sunday trading, but as you guys can see, this is a really great entry here, right? Now, obviously, price just left after that. It just dropped after that, right? But nonetheless, here's the thing. Even if she couldn't take the trade or if she didn't take the trade, this was still some dang on good analysis, right? And I love great analysis. I don't see it as an opportunity miss if she did not enter, and if she did, praise God. But this was just so textbook here, right? Going with the trend, price has just ran off the cliff. Price is trending, which is the biggest thing, is trending, right? And this is literally high volatility when price is still going in that direction. And guess what? Still got evidence that price wants to keep dropping. Now, this was high volatile, high momentum. Let's change it. This is momentum. It has some push in it. Let's go to another pair. Okay, we're gonna go to Euro Pound. So this is one that I'm in right now, but this one had low volatility. So I do want to show you guys a good example of low volatility. But watch what happens, okay? So this is why I say price, like currency pairs change in seasons. They change cycles. So don't ever think that one pair is going to just stay the same. And here's the thing, just because a pair changes, it's momentum. Does not mean you have to change your strategies. You don't need a new strategy every time something changes in the market. You have to be strategic in the strategy that you use. I use the same strategy no matter what, right? Like I have like 3 strategies I use. But I use them in certain areas for certain times, okay? But I never try to add on to my strategy. I don't take away from my strategy. I don't try to add more strategies. No, because the more you do that, the more you change, and now you can't log in that information. So as you guys can see, watch this. Y'all see how price just dropped in this area? I'm even going to use a tool here, okay? Price just dropped here, right? It ran out the cliff again in this area. Okay, so let me show you how this goes on 4-hour. So she was just running down. This is high volatility, high momentum. But look what happens here. She consolidates. Consolidation is low volatility when the momentum is low. She's not really moving. She's going sideways right here. Okay, as you guys can see, price went sideways. So high momentum, low momentum, high momentum, low momentum, high momentum, low momentum. Once again, I think in low volatile areas or low momentum areas or high volatile areas or low momentum areas, this is when day traders and scalpers prosper, or short-term swing traders. When you know you're not trying to hold the trade long, or if you're a position trader or a swing trader and you've been holding from a top or a bottom, this is where you're going to make your money, your easy money. You don't have to worry about anything if you're holding, right? But let's talk about it. Okay, so we talked about high momentum. We can see the evidence of it here. You can see prices trending here, and then we go sideways. Now, my students and I were in sales from this area, and the price went up against us, and it went back down. I said, hey, you guys, you may want to get the trade around here, and we did. Now, I believe that we did buy, and let's talk about why I bought here or why we bought here. It was a team effort. I'm going to leave that on. Now, the reason why we bought here is because you guys can see our price went from, and let me zoom in. I hate to show y'all all of these things, but price, because it's a cluttered chart and I hate clutter, but price went from 0.84634 to 0.84688. So when price declined here, I'm looking at this as a higher high here on the 4-hour time frame. And so I thought we were going to continue to push up, but we didn't. We pushed down. So we made money, we lost money. We made money, we lost money, right? Just one time. And I said, you know what? We have a new low here after the consolidation period, right? As you guys can see on the daily time frame, price made a new low right here. Do y'all see that? Okay. So when we made this new low, I said, you know what? This here now is a false breakout. As you guys can see, I had FSBO here. Okay, we have a false breakout. And so what I did was when price came back up here, I sold. As you guys can see, it's now my chart. I sold here. So I said, okay, I'm going to sell and pray because we don't never know. Hey, things are 50-50 when you trade. I'm going to step back to the low. I'm just going to take my money and run. I'm not going to hold this one, even though she may continue to go down, but it's okay. So high volatility, low volatility, low volatility, low momentum equals consolidation. And within consolidation, yes, you can get stopped out. Okay, a lot of times. All right. Now, I don't use support and resistance. I want to make that clear because my last video, someone asked me about support and resistance levels. I don't know. I don't trade those, you guys. I teach that for free. If I ever teach support and resistance, I'll teach it like a group of people because it's easier to explain when a group of people is until one because everyone trades differently. And I like different questions when I'm teaching that. But this is really good. So let's go to one more. Let's go to Euro New Zealand. And this is one that I gave out yesterday on YouTube and TradingView. Okay. Even I gave out this one in my newsletter, but price had done something different. But what I want to show you guys here is this area on the daily time frame. I'm gonna draw another rectangle and show you guys some more momentum tricks. Okay, well, not really tricks, but just stuff y'all need to look out for. All right, so here's high volatility again. Once again, price just falls, falls. Right, high volatility, high momentum. She's going. That is volatile. This is high volatility. Okay, high volatility right here. Look at it on a 4-hour. I'm not catching nothing on this time frame right now, on the daily nor on the 4-hour. Okay, this thing gone. She gone. She is gone. And this is something I would not trade or want to get into. I would pray I will be in from the top on the daily time frame, but on this one, no, I'm not catching nothing. She's not deep. She's not giving me deeper pullbacks, right? And this is why you have to understand trend cycles. Cycles are very important in the market, right? Understanding when the price is trending, understanding when she's countering, and understanding when she's reversing. Because those are 3 different things that creates directional bias. But anyway, so yeah, she's gone. That's high momentum. And then look what she does here. And I'm gonna show you on the daily. She kind of gets cluttered a little bit right in this area here. Like she has a minor pullback and then she moves back down. Now, this is something that I was looking at earlier in the week. I was looking to take a buy and then she sold off. And then look how we just got tight in this range. But and then look how my exchange rates are all over the place in this area. This is an area where if you're not an experienced trend trader, you would want to stay away from, because if something gets stuck, I hate using the word stuck. Price never gets, I don't think price gets stuck. I think price ranges in a particular area before it decides what it wants to do, or people decide what they want to do, because we're trading exchange rates. We're trading transactions of people who were buying one currency for another. We literally trade, okay, this is going to sound weird, but what we do in the forex market is we trade customers, consumers. We're trading rates where people are buying things and selling things at a particular price, okay? Which is why we have exchange rates, right? That's what we're trading. And we're trading conversion rates, converting one currency to another. We don't do reconversions where you convert it back. We don't trade those, Okay, so this is coming from an ex-banker. I'm telling y'all what we trade. Okay, so what I'm looking here is like just a short burst of confusion to the new trader. But when you really look at it and you really break it down, I want you guys to notice my daily time frame for a second. Okay, just here in this area, 1.61616, 1.63066, 1.6155. When you're noticing important exchange rates or highs and lows, and you notice that your exchange rates, okay, like they're going in specific order, like down or up, and you can clearly see it, that helps you identify a clear trend. Now, this is why having an understanding and having someone who actually teaches you how to see these things is very important versus trying to learn this on your own. Do y'all see how quick the markets can change in two, like literally two different ways? I haven't even spoke about the other ways they change. These are just two types of conditions. There are two more. Okay. So this is a clear sign that price can continue down. And I am in a sale and she's hit first targets here at the lows. But watch this. When price pulled back, this is my entry right here. Okay, this is my entry from yesterday morning. All right, and yo, she felt really great. She felt good. I'm pretty sure she could continue down the second targets. So we'll see what happens on this trade. But this is a difference between low volatility and high volatility. Low volatility, high volatility. Low volatility, high volatility. Okay. And I pray that this was very, very helpful to you guys. I pray that you guys learned something today that you can use. And if you guys, have a question, not a analysis question, because I never know how people trade. So I try to stay clear from analysis questions. Okay. But if you have a question on high volatility and low volatility, just let me know. And yeah, I pray that you guys have a great trading week. We have one more day. Enjoy your weekend if you don't hear me from before then. And I will talk to you guys in this video. Be blessed, you guys.